Mount Merapi by Ben Scott. Mount Merapi is an active stratovolcano in Indonesia. Mount Merapi is located in central Java. It is 20 miles north of Yogyakarta, which has a population of 500,000 people. Mount Merapi is one of the volcanoes in the Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is a ring of volcanoes around the Pacific Ocean. The Ring of Fire consists of 452 volcanoes, which is 75% of Earth's volcanoes. A stratovolcano is also known as a composite volcano. It is a large, steep, cone-shaped volcano and has alternating layers of lava, ash, or cinders. The Mount Merapi eruption in 2010 was the worst eruption in a century, and Mount Merapi is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Lightning often strikes volcanoes when they erupt. Mount Merapi sent lightning-filled ash clouds high into the sky. There was a large earthquake before the eruption. We don't know if it was the cause of the eruption, but there are often earthquakes when volcanoes erupt. Ash spewed out of Mount Merapi. The ash went up 2,000 meters in the air. This picture shows the way that the ash traveled. The ash traveled southwest and then circled back to Mount Merapi after it went over Australia. Mount Merapi is known for its pyroclastic flows. They are huge flows of hot ash, gas, and rock going fast down the mountain and destroying everything in its path. After the ash is spewed high in the sky, gravity pulls it down at a high speed, which creates the pyroclastic flow. The lava from Mount Merapi doesn't flow down the mountain. Instead, cooled magma blocks the crater until the pressure builds up and it explodes. Mount Merapi also produces lahars, which is Javanese for flowing mixture of rock debris and water. Lahars look like huge mudflows, which are usually created by water mixing with volcanic rock. The ash from Mount Merapi destroyed everything, but will fertilize the soil better than anything man-made. It is so good for the soil because it is rich in minerals and sulfur. People that live near Mount Merapi live there because of the rich farmland. They also have to be careful and alert for volcanic activity. Life in the shadow of a volcano is hard. The volcano could erupt at any time and you don't know when. The damages from Mount Merapi were devastating. The eruption destroyed villages and killed 350 people. There can be long-term health effects, mostly in the respiratory system. Ash also affects the skin and the eyes. Over 2,500 acres of farmland on Mount Merapi were destroyed by the ash. There might not be fertile soil for a while after the eruption, so farming will be difficult. A big part of the damages was to the livestock. There were 1,961 livestock killed, including 1,780 dairy cows, 147 cattle, and 187 goats and sheep. Another long-term effect was that people had to live in camps for a while because their villages were destroyed. The credits are assorted web images and assorted web pages. Thanks!